Hello and welcome, all you productivity junkies. I am your coach and trainer, Darren Persinger, Soft G. And today is another productivity nugget. And today we're going to be talking about two things, just two things, that I could probably just talk about, and I'm thinking in my head, just stop talking about everything else and just talking about these two things forever and forever, because these are only two things that matter, and that's confidence and being humble at the same time. Might sound a little contradictory, but those are the two things that just hold everyone back in one realm or the other. So let's launch into this. I got my coffee. Make sure you have yours, because this might go on for a while. All right. First, actually, scratch that, by the way. Lighthouse. Representing the lighthouse concept in the back. Constant reminder, right? First, I need to thank my family for something. As I started thinking about this a little bit more, I realized that I am greatly shaped by who I am by my family. So first, Mom and Dad, thank you for shaping me to have confidence in myself and my abilities, and also on keeping me humble and teaching me that every person that I run into, no matter who they are, what their background is, what their role is in life, what their age is, that I can learn something from them. So thank you for that. And I also want to thank my brothers. And I don't know if it's because there's an 8 and 11 year gap between me and them. So I'm the baby of the family, but still kind of independent at the same time. When your brothers are 8 years and 11 years older than you, it would be really easy for them to kind of push you around constantly and, always tell you what to do. I've been so lucky to have the brothers that I have in my life that they ask me my opinions on things. They seek me out for information. And I've been able to watch them and what they've done in their lives, and I've learned so much from them at the same time. So again, they've shaped me on giving me confidence, and at the same time allowed me to stay humble and learn from them. So I owe a lot of what I'm going to be talking to you guys today to my family. So thank you, big ups to the Persinger family, all back in Wisco. So confidence and being humble, there it is. Now, the agents that I'm coaching with, a lot of them, probably 80% of them are suffering from a confidence issue. And that's why this is really something I want to talk about on the confidence level. Is if I could just get them to have a belief in themselves and their ability, what it is that they bring to the table, they would not get involved as many in such poor business relationships. And by the way, people out there that I'm not coaching with, this goes for your personal relationships too. If people had more confidence in themselves and who they are, we would not get into as many bad business and personal relationships, or we would be able to leave those business and personal relationships a lot sooner. So knowing that you got some chops, that you're bringing something to the table, that you got some goods, it's so important. And that comes through in the way that you walk, how you carry yourself, and your ability to listen. On the same side, I'm not coaching with that many people that are truly humble, because those people don't feel that they need to be coaching with me. Like, I don't need a coach. I don't need to go to training. I know this. I know that already. Gotcha. I understand where maybe you think you're coming from, but that is not, that's just a dead end for you guys if you're not humbling yourself to the fact that you have something that you need to learn. Those people probably aren't even watching this video right now. So I guess I'm not really talking to you. I'm still talking to everybody else. So once I've got everyone past moving on to a confidence level, I need you to remain humble, because I don't know how I'm going to get to those people that haven't humbled themselves yet. So I'm just going to stick with you guys. So I got your confidence level up. You're believing in yourself. And at the same time, you need to stay humble and recognize that every person that you run into will bring something to the table for you and that you'll be able to learn from. I'm going to give you guys a quick example of something that recently happened to me. I go out and I have lunch with someone, and they're talking to me about blogging. Blogging, right? this person starts launching into how blogging is going to change their business, and they're going to do this and they're going to do that for like a 10 to 15 minute tirade about blogging without once slowing down to ask me what I know about blogging. Now, if you know me at all, you know I got a little bit of chops in blogging. I know a little bit about it. I've been blogging, doing the written thing for over 3.5 years. Developed a lot of my businesses that way. I have a consumer blog that allowed me to be interviewed for many print magazines, newspapers. I've been on radio talking about things because of my blogging, which that allowed me to do. So I know a little bit about blogging. In fact, one of my blogs still generates a lead a week for me without me even having putting up any content for over 1.5 years. So I know a little bit about this. That person just launched into it though without even checking to see where I was. So one of the things I'm always doing, even though I feel like I got chops and stuff, is I'm going to check where their knowledge base is with things. So if I was to play that conversation over, I was on the other side. Actually, this actually just did happen. I'm going to talk to Matt about this right now because I got some, I think, know-how in video blogs. So Matt Hayes, this is a conversation that took place just a couple nights ago on the phone, and Matt sent me an email, and my initial reaction could have been like, you know what, Matt, I think I know what I'm doing. I've done a lot of research on this. I'm starting to pump out content already. But I knew Matt was bringing something to the table. So I started checking with him on this, and Matt said something really, really profound to me. And I still don't think I've dialed it in yet, so maybe, Matt, you'll come back and hit me up with some more advice on this. Matt has been a radio DJ for, I'm going to say, Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, probably about 10 years you've been doing that type of stuff, right? Maybe 10 to 12 years. And Matt said the way that he talked was to one person. There's that one person in the car that's driving, and that's who he's talking to, not a huge audience. And that really hit me about my perspective, because usually when I'm coaching, I'm listening. When I'm training to a group of 50, 60 people is when I'm talking. These are probably more training sessions, but there's only one of you sitting there watching this right now. So I have to somehow connect to you in a way that I haven't done before in a coaching conversation. So Matt completely changed my perspective on that, even though I feel like I could do a lot of training, coaching, consulting on video blogging. So Matt, thank you for that. And I feel like I was lucky enough to be humbled to know that someone out there is going to be able to share something with me. So those are my two things. I don't know how clear I was with that, but hopefully something in there resonated with you guys. And if you have questions, you'll just hit me up with a Facebook at the bottom of something, or send me a message, an email. So those are the two things. Have confidence in yourself and be humble, and know that every opportunity is an opportunity for you to learn. This has been a Productivity Nugget. I'm wishing you guys huge success, and I want you to go out there and develop your business and enhance your life.